Midwest Picker here. It's been a while since I made a video. This video is about best offers and what sold. So at the end of the video I'm going to talk about best offers. I think I made a really big mistake. I want you guys to tell me down in the comments if you think I messed up really bad or if I did the right thing. I had 3 best offers in the last 2 days and I sold 2 or 3 items in the last couple of days. It really cracks me up whenever I put my eBay store on vacation mode. I start selling stuff. So the first day it's on vacation mode, it's cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. I mean, I just don't get it. So the previous video, I think it's episode 51, I talk about how to put your eBay store on vacation mode if you've never done that before, the options, the do's and don'ts, and things like that. So if you're thinking about that because of the holidays, check that out. So coming up next, I'm going to talk about what sold. You can see I got the trivet right there. Now, that's in an older episode. I don't even know. A couple episodes back, I didn't know what it was, and I put that in the video. I think I might keep it. That's kind of a mistake for pickers, if they like stuff, to keep it all the time. I had to move the camera back. It was just too close to my face. I didn't like it. A little bit better view there. Let me know if it looks too dark over here. I can lighten this up, but there's the green light, the trivet. So before I get into the video, my wife's not here. She's out to dinner with a friend. I think she forgot to hide something. I go in the bedroom to get a pen, and there is a box in there on my side of the bed that's like 4 feet by 6 feet by about 2 inches thick. So I'm really super excited. I think it's something for the eBay office, like a big Elvis on black velvet, or maybe dogs playing poker. I got dogs playing poker right there, but it's real small, so I don't know. I have no idea what it is. Christmas is right around the corner. Today is Thursday, December 19th, I believe. It's really balmy outside. This morning when I went to work, it was 11 degrees Fahrenheit, and now it's up to 32 degrees, so no need for a winter coat. You know, it's getting really nice out. It's going to be in the mid to high 40s. So traveling is going to be awesome. So anyways, you guys don't care about all that. So at the end of the video, stick around for the best offers that I think I messed up on. So these are the items that sold. So this is the first one. I'll put a picture over here and put the actual item right here. I haven't shipped it yet, so that's how busy I am. Most people, they show you like this because they're shipping every single day. Normally I ship this stuff out and it's gone, so I just show you the picture. But this is a Black & Decker Ready Wrench. I think, and I could be wrong, that they don't make this anymore, so this is a pretty hot seller. I got this in a garage sale down in Fort Wayne, Indiana, when I was thrifting with my sister Michelle and the family. Got this for like $4, and as soon as I put it on eBay, tons of views. I mean, it went crazy, almost 1,000 views. Now that was like 4 or 5 months ago, so it did take a while to sell. This is like a socket wrench, and it flips all different sizes. I believe 16 different sizes this thing can handle. But if you find them like this new in the package at an estate sale or garage sale, and it's old, new old stock it's called, if they don't make it anymore, people will go crazy because they want this and they can't find it anywhere. Unless you go to Amazon, eBay, cross your fingers, maybe you'll find it. Now there were other ones on eBay. Some of them were used out of the package, so this is a big advantage. But this I bought for $4, and it was $31.45 on my eBay store, so I think it was on sale. It's a really odd price. I don't know why, but somebody sent me an offer for $24. And I pulled the trigger and said, yep, and I sold it. The other items are already gone, so I'll put a picture here. The 100 dowel pins. This is kind of like Commonwealth Picker's Enterman. He purchased like 1,500 of them, and he's selling them slowly. If you're new to the channel, I purchased 12,000 of these wooden dowel pins for $50. So if you do the math, it comes out to like 4/10 of a penny per dowel pin. So I'm doing really good. I'm making like, I don't know, 20 times my money, 40 times my money, I don't know, but it's kind of like a crafting product, and it's also a woodworking product for people that do woodworking. It's for joining joints together. You've got all different options. There's biscuit joints, and there's so one option is to use these wooden dowel pins. So anyway, 100 of them in a little Ziploc baggie that doesn't take up much room at all. It's super cheap to ship. $3.95. And sometimes I sell them a lot, sometimes I don't sell hardly any. I am tempted though. Let me pause this video. I talked about these dowel pins so much I feel I owe it to you. So this is a bucket, pretty big bucket, I don't know, 2 gallons maybe. This holds 3,000 dowel pins, and that's what I got left. Sorry about the noise. They're almost gone. I've almost sold 3,000. I have another bucket like this that's filled to the top, so that is 3,000. This is what 12,000, not 12,000, this is what 6,000 looks like. This is a box, unopened box, 6,000 dowel pins. I am tempted just for a joke to put this on my eBay store for, I don't know, 150 bucks or whatever. I paid $25 for this, thinking about putting it on for, I don't know, 125, 150. Shipping's going to be a little high because it's heavy, but this is what 6,000 dowel pins looks like. This is unopened box I haven't even touched yet. So maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. I think that would be kind of cool. Okay, so I did the dowel pins. So the next thing that sold was the Nintendo DS case. This is made by Nerf. I bought this at an estate sale. This is Lessons Learned. I thought this would be really cool because it's both Nintendo and Nerf. Both brands sell really well. I paid $6 for it at the estate sale, and it only sold for $12.99, so it was a bust. Probably lost a few cents on this one. They did pay shipping on top, but those margins are super tight. I won't ever do that again. If you could get it for free, it's new in the package. If you can get it for free and flip it for 10 or 12 bucks, or you get it for $1 or $2, then it might be worth your time. But in the year 2020, I'm going to try to get away from these tiny flips and these cheap flips. That's okay to build up your feedback and get experience with listing and photography and shipping, but I'm just too busy. I don't have time to sell 200 items a month for $3 or $4 or $5 a piece. I would rather sell 10 items a month for $75 or $100 a piece. That's just me. So now let's get into the best offers. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Maybe I'll put a picture here of this album. I may have messed up, I don't know, but let's talk about these. So here's these beauties. These are in a previous video. This is a foot rail bracket that you might see in a bar situation or restaurant where there's a foot rail, and this is just the bracket that holds the wooden post that goes through it. It's very heavy, very cool. I got 4 of these plus the hardware for 10 bucks. Super cheap. Put them on eBay. I did my research. They're worth about $100. Technically used, but in very, very good condition. They're not scratched or anything. So I had it listed for $99.95. I got a best offer of 50 bucks. Now, some people call that a lowball offer. Some people say, well, they're used. It's not that bad of an offer. So what I did was I countered. I countered with $85. Figured it's $10 less than what I'm asking. Other people are selling these for more money, some less money. They came back with an offer of $55. Again, very low. Some people would say, hey, you only paid 10 bucks for them and you can get 55 plus shipping on top. Why wouldn't you take it? Well, I would rather turn it down and wait. It's only been on eBay for a month, so maybe somebody out there will pay me the full asking price. It's a gamble, just like the stock market. So I countered with $75, and I put a message, this is the lowest I can go. And 75 from $99.95 is pretty low. And they came back and they declined. No sale. So technically I lost the sale. Now some people might say, well, I agree with you. You got to hold out, 75 from 99. That's pretty low, and maybe, it's only been up for a month. Maybe someone will come along and pay, the full price. Other of you will say, Dave, you're a fool. You should have taken what was it, $55. You only paid 10. Put down in the comments below, what would you have done if you paid $10 for 4 of these and somebody offered you 55 with shipping on top? Would you take it, or would you hold out for what they're worth? I'm interested to know. Next one is this vintage Coke bottle. Now, the source on this is interesting. I've had this for decades, and I have a couple boxes in my closet of stuff I've owned since high school, since the early 80s. That's how old I am. Trapper Keeper folders and Dungeons and Dragons modules and all that kind of stuff. This was in the box And it's just been bouncing around in there. I could have bought it at a flea market back in the 80s for like $5. Somebody could have gave it to me for free. I don't know. It's been so long, I can't remember. So if you're selling something that you already own and you've had it for a long time, basically your cost of goods is zero. It's free. It's been paid for. You've been holding on to it. So my cost of goods is free. I did a ton of research. I looked at it one day and I thought, you know what, this thing looks really old. I've never seen a brown Coke bottle before. So I did an hour worth of research, found out that this is turn of the century. I think it's in maybe the picture up here. You know, the early 1900s. Coca-Cola only made a few of these brown bottles. They're pretty rare, very collectible. The only downside on this one, and I have to be careful I don't drop this, there's a chip in the bottom, which you won't be able to see, but there is a big chip, and I did disclose that in the description. I took a good photograph of it. That's why it took so long to sell. This has been in my eBay store for over a year. And collectors that are into vintage, expensive collectibles, they want it to be perfect. So for example, if you have a Cabbage Patch doll from the 1980s and it's missing an eye, you can list it on eBay for less than the other Cabbage Patch dolls. Disclose the missing eye, take a good picture of it. It's going to sit, and it's going to be a long tail item. It's going to take a long time to sell. Eventually somebody will buy it because they will have like a box full of doll eyes, or they have the matching eye that from a Cabbage Patch doll that's not worth anything. They'll pull it off that and they'll put it on this one. But it takes time to find that customer. So, long story short, I got a best offer on this baby right here for $69. So for $70 for something that I got for free, and my light just went out. Hold on. I don't know, maybe this light's on a timer. I have no idea. Okay, I'm sorry if it's brighter or dimmer than it was before and it's messing you up. So anyways, now I forgot where I was at, but got a best offer for $69. Talked to my coworker and explained it to her because she's into collecting and antiquing and all that kind of stuff. And I said, hey, I got this for free and it's worth $100 even with the chip in it. Somebody just offered me $69. Would you take it? And she said, heck yes, take it. So I accepted the offer and it sold. Now, it's worth $100 and they gave me $70. So put in the comments below, would you have taken it for $69 plus shipping on top, or would you hold out for the $100? Now, it's been on there for a year. Some people would say I would hold out and get what it's worth. Other people would say no. If you can get $70 basically for something that you have for free, do it. So that's what I did. I took it. It's a little lower than I wanted, but I sold it. So let me know what you think. Put your thoughts down in the comments. That's it for what sold and the best offers. Did I mess up or did I do the right thing for the brass foot rail brackets in this bottle? I better set it down before I break it. So if you're new to this channel, I am a full-time registered nurse, husband, father, and I do this part-time YouTube and reselling. So if you're interested in how-to videos, how to ship, how to source, how to take photographs, how to list on eBay for the very first time, I have how-to videos, and I linked them down in the description so you can find them easily. This is episode 52, so you don't have to go digging. Just click those links. I also link other YouTubers down in the description, people that I trust and that I watch myself. They have great content, and I suggest that you watch them too. Some of them are full-time businesses, which is way higher scale than me, and some of them are part-time like me, but they do a lot. So to let you know, I list about 205 to 210 listings on eBay. I do a little bit on Mercari, but some other part-timers have 700, 800, 900 listings, and they're very, very busy. Like Commonwealth Picker, he claims to be part-time, but he really has 2 full-time jobs. He's a teacher and a reseller, so he really busts his butt and works very, very hard. I'm not to that level yet. So thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, subscribe, and then you'll get notified when I make new content. Comment on anything you want. The green light, do you like it? Do you hate it? What do you think my wife bought me in that giant box? I have no idea. I'm not going to peek and open it and reseal it. In those wooden dowel pins, should I list 6,000 at a time? I think that would be kind of funny. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.